Hello everybody, welcome to the official cast of the 2025 World Championship match between Crystal Hunter and his Skaven up against Toastguy and his Black Orcs and the incredible Bogner, the greatest player in the World Championships. He's made an emote and it's glorious. And we've got Bogner. So Toastguy's won the toss, chose to receive. I can tell you a little bit about these chaps. I can tell you that they're both playing coaches. Toastguy's from the United States, qualified through Rebel. And Crystal Hunter's from the Netherlands and qualified through Official Ladder Season 9. They also played this at 2 AM in the morning, which is a bit wild, isn't it? I was awake and did cover it in an unofficial capacity, but now we have the official cast. And it started with a blitz, an instant blitz. And Chunter went for the block, mighty blow, Black Orc, and KO'd it. Toastguy instantly used his apothecary, and then Chunter went for a dodge and a rush and fell over. Interesting, isn't it? There's a few ways he could have gone. He could have gone for the goblin at the side here, and then he could have tried to get these guys through. He could have, get a few players through for free. It's probably better, isn't it? Get us some players through for free so you got something. But he did roll a 2+. Right, no spoilers. Everybody, just shut up for 10 minutes. Right. God, what a disaster. Right. Block here with block. Then a safe move. Classic Blood Bowl, isn't it? Random block, miles from the action, then safe moves. Love to see it. It's something that everybody does. Bogner went stupid, tragedy. But that does mean he gets to blitz the Rat Ogre with block and rolls a dub skull. So some pretty terrible dice for Toastguy so far. But, saved by the one on Chunter's rush, I guess. And they've both used their Apo on turn 1 on a KO. That's wild. Makes the pickup. So a couple of choices from Chunter, isn't there? He can blitz this guy and pressure. He can blitz this guy and pressure. Or he can get the Roger up and just split the team. He did think for ages for this turn. And I think either way is kind of fine, honestly. I've got no idea which is better. But... and probably nobody does, do they? Probably nobody knows which is the best way of playing this turn. But I didn't mind doing it either way, honestly. This seems like the safer way, right? This seems like the safer way of doing it. Because then you give him the Rat Ogre to worry about on the other side, and you've still, you've got like 5 versus 5 over here. And this dodge is a death. And that actually doesn't change anything really. So yeah, this block does free 2 players.
Dodge.
He wants to, yeah, no, I'm told, because right, if he hits the Rat Ogre, then you're hitting the Rat Ogre and you're not solving this problem. So he's not actually getting his Rat. Well, he's getting it 1 diced, but he's only getting it 1 diced. He's not getting it 2 diced. If you put in another player up here, then you've got less over here. So yeah, he's asking him a problem. You can't not get your players punched, right? As Skaven, you're trading your players getting punched for, getting something to happen out of it. But I thought this was quite a good turn from Toastguy. He squeezed the rats that are there, and he's got the ball relatively safe. And he 1Ds the Roger. Does one dodge. Makes another one. Probably should have stopped that actually. Pop dodge. Stuns himself. And do you know what? Chunter, I like what Chunter went for here. It's a pretty obvious play, right? It's not like a earth shattering or anything. But you can uphill with a wrestle and then dodge an uphill strip. And I think that's the play to do, right? He's in Chun's column. Uphill for a push here is like pretty likely, or a bolt down. Even a bolt down's not terrible, is it? It's not great though, the bolt down, but at least you don't turn over. So I think this is a pretty easy decision to make, going for the wrestle uphill into the strip. The carrier hit can be a 1D, very unlikely. You've got to roll double powers, which he doesn't get.
Glorious. No, I won't give in until I'm victorious. And I will defend.
Rolls a skull, re-rolls it into skull. And that sucks a bit for Chunter, doesn't it? Thank you very much, Benbow Baggins, staying fantastic for 4 glorious months. A whoopie of a pregnancy. I mean, you have to foul this gutter now, the strip ball. If there's ever a rat that's needed fouling, it's this one. Glorious Greed Brawler, as you should. Doesn't follow with that guy. You'd have thought he'd have followed, wouldn't you? Maybe he misclicked. That seems like a really obvious follow. Oh, it's because he was going to use him as the cage there. He's going to move the ball away. Oh, they're all his assists, though. They're all your assists. Oh, I don't like this. They were all your assists. It was very close to losing the drive, yeah. Yeah, really close. Yeah. Well, he gets the stun. I would have just stayed there fouling him until he was gone, and then I'd move away. Like I would just kept everything there. Fails a dodge, 1 in 9. Out of rerolls now, Chunter, on turn 3. He does have the leader on the bench, so he'll get that back for the 1 turn. But now, the drive's almost already lost, isn't it? From Toastguy nearly losing the drive to this is going to be very hard for Chunter to do anything. Now the strip ball is gone, so Toastguy can breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that he's pretty much won the drive now. Like, obviously, Black Oaks are still really slow, and rats are fast, so maybe he can get back in the way, but maybe he can just make some punches. Pretty rough. Pretty rough for Crystal Ventnor. Funny, isn't it? It's funny. It was literally almost lost for Toastguy into almost can't lose. He did, yeah. Down to 2 gutters. Foul before the blitz. Love to see it. Kaz. Bribe works. Yeah, Benbo, everyone only needs... Honestly, 4 gut runners is egregious. You'd only ever need 2. Why on earth would anybody want 4 gutters? It just doesn't make any sense, does it? Mind, he's lost half his team as well with those 2 gutters. You're more likely to get sent off if you argue first, aren't you? Not by much, but you are. I would argue first. We go Chunter gets the ogre on the ball. Obviously it's an incredibly easy solve. Of course you are. It's a 1 in 36, isn't it? You're adding a 1 in 36 to get sent off. Like, I'm not saying it's... I still think it's right to argue the call. But... I think it's right to argue the call with bribery and corruption, but it's still... You're still increasing your chances of getting sent off, aren't you? Surely not. I guess you've got the reroll on a 1, haven't you? So you've got... That adds to your chance of successfully doing it, not just not failing. Like, I would always argue first with bribery and corruption. But surely it's more chance to get sent off. Oh god, that was a frenzy trap because he bit his own player. And then he got removed. Dirty player here on gutter runners. I think he just wanted to touch the ball with a rat ogre. But, you know, just hope something failed. But it didn't. Yeah, tail on the ball, but like he's just gonna blitz him with block, isn't he? Like, it doesn't seem like it's gonna achieve anything. But that's Chunter, isn't it? To be fair, that is the bad thing about Chunter, right? Is that he'll do those things where he's, you know, it's just doing that to get a tail on the ball, and like, you should just lie down. I guess the problem is if you lie down, they can foul you. But he could have just tried to go for damage, right? Blitz somebody else just for damage. Mully D would just be going for damage at this point, wouldn't he? There you go. This game is not over, Hydra. There's a 1-turn chance. 7 players. He's got the leader, he's got the rat ogre, he's got the gutter runner. So you can get a 1-turn here. Oh. He gets blitzed on. Well, that doesn't help, does it? I'm just gonna try and surf the goblin. He gets the surf. Okay, well, it's not over. He can Daka. 3, 6, 9 players. Like, it's not that bad, right? And he's versus Black Orcs. Like, really slow, unresponsive team, and he's got like the fastest team. So it's tough, obviously, only 2 gutters. Preview of Blood Bowl, Warhammer Blood Bowl here for you. Now what Chunter does here, I'm not a great fan of. First of all, he's trying to fight Black Orcs with Skaven. And second of all, he's trying to do the surf, right? Block him to there, block him to there, block him to there, and surf him. But this is so unlikely to get like the 3 pushes to get the surf that like I just don't think it's worth doing, and I would just think Dakkering's best. Like you could set up like this so you get the blitzer blitz and then just dodge the gutters away. So I think he should have Dakkered. I think Dackering gives you the best chance. But instead he goes for this he goes for the potential surf. She dub skulls into a 1 in 9. Yeah, exactly. He was committed to fighting, right? Even if that had worked, he'd still have stuff getting based, but instead everything's getting punched, and this is pretty bad. Pretty bad for Chunter now. I hated this 2 dice, by the way, when you've got a guard right there. Slamming the guard and make that a 3D. Like, yeah, the guard gave him a 3D here, but he could have just, like, this goblin could have been there, couldn't he? Or this goblin could have moved up to make it a 3D, so... Big foul, dirty player on the strip ball. Only a stun. And Kim's Workshop's Warhammer Blood Bowl Season 3 25. There you go. There you go, family. He dub skulls with a roger into his own death. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now don't say it's over, but it's not looking good, is it? I have to say, I wish this happened any time I ever played Chunter. Imagine if this is how my game versus him had gone. I think I might have won that. Somehow. Kaz! Oh dear. Argue the call works. Oh dear. Oh dear. This happened at 3 AM Chunter's time. It was 2 AM UTC. Chunter's in Oh, another Kaz. Nice gutter runners, mate. Where'd you get them? Oh dear. Wow. Another one gone. There's only 5. There's only 5 rats left on the pitch. Yes, Noamdo, yes, exactly. If only. I mean, it's not. It's how everyone feels it should go. It's not how it should go mathematically, but it's how everyone feels it should go. Another one gone. Oh, man. Oh, man. Another 1D pow. Look at dog, Chunter. And then tries to dodge out. Right, he's doing the things right. He's trying to get away. Now he's down to 3 players on the pitch. Oh dear. I mean, he could legally concede, but there's nothing to gain by doing it, is there? Junter is removing one of his own players every turn. Yeah, it's a great removal rate. It's very cooked, yes. Very cooked. Oh dear. So yeah, obviously you want to foul the one that's further forward. That is the correct one to foul. Dice, never lucky. So 2 stunned players and the guy with the ball. He's actually safe here. Somehow he's actually safe there. I feel like Toastguy should have got, you know, like one there and one there last turn. Does the double rush here? Bogner has been a spectator this match. He hasn't even been required. Only a stun. Junter with a 3D uphill. Gets the push. And now he can dodge out and have a scoring threat. No, he can't. It's the same thing again, the 3 wall in front, so he can't just go forward. There's the surf. Bye now. Yeah, Bogner's a head coach on the field, isn't he? That's what Bogner is. He's like the Peyton Manning of Blood Bowl. It's like having another offensive coordinator on the pitch. And removal, he's got 1 player left. Junter with 1 player left on the pitch. Is this over? Maybe, yeah. And there we have the first pitch clear in World Championship history. Why doesn't this happen every game to Skaven? It'd be so much more of a fun game if it did. Flippin' rats. Oh dear. That was a hell of a game, wasn't it? That was a hell of a game. These ones woke up, but yeah, the whole thing was removed. The whole team was removed. Unbelievable. Yeah. So there you go. There you go. What a game. Congratulations Toastguy and Bogner who win this one. And now they just need a draw in the second game to qualify for the quarterfinals. Thanks for watching everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and stay fantastic.